Remember that kid in school? You know, the one who always seemed to have a trick up his sleeve? The one who somehow managed to get through every test without breaking a sweat? Yeah, that kid. The one who cheated on every test? He had this uncanny ability to peek at someone else's paper without getting caught. It was almost like he had eyes on the back of his head. While you were burning the midnight oil, surrounded by books and notes, stressing over every single detail, he was breezing through, acing them all. It felt so unfair, didn't it? You put in all the hard work and he just cheated. You might have thought, surely karma will catch up with him someday. But did it? Did karma come for him? Nope. Not even close. Last I heard, he was laughing all the way to the bank. He's probably still cutting corners, finding shortcuts, and somehow it's all working out for him. It's like he's got a golden horseshoe up his... Well, you know, it got me thinking, does karma even exist? Or is it just a comforting fairy tale we tell ourselves to make sense of the world? A way to believe that justice will eventually be served, even if we don't see it happening? Or is it just a nice story we tell ourselves, a bedtime story for adults, to help us sleep at night believing that the universe has a way of balancing things out? Look, I'm not saying it's okay to be a git. Cheating, lying, and cutting corners are not the way to go. Integrity matters. Character matters. Being a decent human being should be a no-brainer. Being kind and decent should be a no-brainer. We should strive to be good, not because we expect some cosmic reward, but because it's the right thing to do. Because it makes the world a better place. But this whole cosmic justice system, the universe keeping score, I'm starting to think it's a bit of a myth. A comforting myth, but a myth nonetheless. I'm not buying it, not anymore. Life's too random. Too unpredictable, too full of twists and turns that don't always make sense, too full of what the bloody hell moments, moments that make you question everything you thought you knew about fairness and justice. Time keeps moving forward, and sometimes it feels like the cheaters and the corner cutters are the ones who get ahead, but maybe, just maybe, it's not about them. Maybe it's about us. Maybe it's about how we choose to live our lives, regardless of what others are doing. Maybe it's about finding our own sense of peace and satisfaction, knowing that we did things the right way. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the cheaters. It's about us. It's about living a life we can be proud of. A life that reflects our values and our integrity. So let's keep moving forward, let's keep striving to be the best versions of ourselves, and let's leave the cheaters to their own devices. Because in the grand scheme of things, it's our own journey that truly matters. Here's to a future where we focus on our own paths, our own growth, and our own happiness, because that's where true success lies, not in cutting corners, but in living a life of integrity and purpose. Not so fast. Karma's supposed to be this big balancing act, right? The idea that the universe keeps a ledger of our deeds, meticulously balancing the scales of justice. Do good, do bad, get smacked by the universe. Sounds tidy, almost comforting. It's a neat little package that makes us feel like there's some grand design, some cosmic referee ensuring fairness, except it doesn't quite line up with reality, does it? We see it every day. The world is messy, unpredictable. The good don't always get rewarded, and the bad don't always get punished. Bad things happen to good people all the time. It's heartbreaking, really. You see someone who's kind, generous, always doing the right thing, and yet they face hardship after hardship. And let's be honest, some right bastards sail through life without a scratch. They lie, cheat, and steal, yet they seem to have all the luck in the world. It's infuriating. This whole what goes around comes around thing, it's a comforting thought, but is it really true? Or is it just something we tell ourselves to make sense of the chaos? Feels more like wishful thinking than a universal law. We want to believe in karma because it gives us hope. Hope that our good deeds will be rewarded and that justice will eventually catch up with those who do wrong. We want to believe there's order in the chaos, that justice will prevail. But life doesn't always play by the rules. It's unpredictable, chaotic, and often unfair. Life's got a wicked sense of humor. It throws curveballs when you least expect it. Sometimes it feels like the universe is playing a practical joke on us, testing our patience and resilience. So what do? Do we give up on the idea of karma altogether? Maybe not. Maybe, instead of seeing karma as a cosmic balancing act, we see it as a personal philosophy, a way to live our lives with integrity, kindness, and compassion, not because we expect a reward, but because it's the right thing to do, because it makes the world a better place, even if just a little bit. And maybe, just maybe in the grand scheme of things, those small acts of kindness and integrity do add up. Maybe they create ripples that spread out and touch others in ways we can't even imagine. So while the universe might not always balance the scales in the way we hope, we can still strive to be the best versions of ourselves. And who knows, maybe that's the real cosmic balancing act. Show me the evidence. Where's the karma receipt? Did that bloke who cut you off in traffic suddenly get a flat tire? Did the boss who passed you over for a promotion trip and fall into a puddle? Maybe. Or maybe that's just life doing its thing. We love to connect the dots, see patterns where there are none. Someone does us wrong, something bad happens to them a week later. Karma, we shout. But correlation doesn't equal causation, does it? Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Who remembers? And then there's the whole past lives thing. Apparently the karma slate carries over. You were a right toe rag in a past life. Well, this life's going to be rough, mate. Problem is, who actually remembers their past lives? It's a convenient way to explain away suffering, isn't it? Can't remember being a tyrant in ancient Rome? Well, maybe you were, and that's why your back hurts. It sounds like a load of old bollocks to me. We've got one life, as far as I'm concerned. Let's focus on that, shall we? This life right now, this moment right here, that's all we've got. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, not some hazy past life. Right now, dwelling on the past? Pointless. Worrying about the future, waste of bloody time. The present, that's where the action is. So, put down the self-help books promising karmic rewards. Stop trying to decode the universe's grand plan. There's no secret formula, just this moment and what you choose to do with it. Be good, feel good, be kind. Not because you're expecting cosmic brownie points, but because it's the decent thing to do. Help others, not to balance some invisible scales, but because it feels good. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Simple as that. You know that warm, fuzzy feeling you get when you do something nice for someone? That's not karma, mate. That's just being a good person. And it feels bloody brilliant. Spread the joy. Life's too short to be miserable, innit? So crack a smile, even if you don't feel like it. Do something nice for yourself. Buy that ridiculous hat. Eat the cake. Tell someone you love them. Why not? You don't need karma to tell you what brings you joy. You know it makes you happy. So go do it. Life's not a dress rehearsal. Yeah, this is it. No regrets, just lessons. We all make mistakes. It's part of being human. Screw up, learn from it, move on. Dwelling on the past, punishing yourself for past transgressions? Pointless. It's done. Can't change it. Learn the lesson, laugh at yourself and move on. Life's messy. Embrace the chaos. Don't waste time worrying about cosmic retribution. Focus on being a decent person, enjoying the ride and making the most of this one precious life. Keep on keeping on. Life is a journey, a path we all must walk, sometimes alone, sometimes with others. The sunrise over the mountain symbolizes new beginnings, a fresh start every day. So, no, I don't believe in karma. It's not about cosmic justice or some grand balancing act. Life isn't that simple or predictable. We all have our doubts, our moments of rejection, and that's okay. I believe in kindness, in laughter, in making the most of every bloody moment. It's the small acts of kindness, the shared laughter and the appreciation of beauty that make life worth living. These moments are the true essence of our existence. Life's a gift, even when it's a right kick in the knackers. Every struggle, every challenge, every setback is a part of this gift. It's in these moments of reflection after the struggle that we find our true strength and resilience. So go on, live a little. Embrace the joy, the fun, the spontaneity. Dance like no one's watching, laugh like it's the best joke you've ever heard, and enjoy the company of friends. These are the moments that define us. Be good, be kind, be happy. It's the simplest advice, yet the most profound. Helping others, giving without expecting anything in return, and sharing a warm smile can change someone's day and maybe even their life. And if you see that bloke who cheated on his exams, give him a nod. Acknowledge his presence, but don't let it affect you. Everyone has their own path, their own struggles, and their own lessons to learn. He's got his own karma to deal with or not. Life has a way of balancing itself out, but it's not our job to enforce it. Stress and deep thought are part of his journey, not yours. Either way, it's none of your business. Focus on your own path, your own journey. Let others deal with their own consequences. Your life is too precious to be spent worrying about others' actions. You've got a life to live. Plan your day, set your goals, and engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Every moment is an opportunity to create something beautiful. Life is a tragedy for those who feel and a comedy for those who think. It's all about perspective. Contemplate your experiences, find joy in the little things, and remember that every story has its ups and downs. Embrace the journey and keep on keeping on.